Okay, guys. Yeah, welcome, guys. This is the strategy I promise that I will be teaching us, and then the strategy is not free. I'm not giving out for free. If it gets to your hand, it means I love you and I want you to make money out of this business. It's premium, and I wouldn't want you to share it with people like that until I permit you to do so. Or you can ask me, okay, can I share with this person? Then you can go on. So the first thing first, before I show you how this strategy works, with a strategy that hardly fails, how it works, I have to show you the setting. So this part one is for the setting, how to set your strategy. Okay, forget the lines that you are seeing. That one is my normal line chart that I also use to catch spikes or drops at times. So what we are going to consider in this strategy basically the moving averages on the main chart and then the RSI 14. So to set your strategy, you press the F here, then putting on the main chart, you press your F plus. Your first moving average on your main chart is um, moving average period 48, shift 0, method simple, apply to close, color yellow. You can choose any color of your choice. Color doesn't matter. So please, I will just rush through other ones. You screenshot it and then add it to your own. The second one is 200 and method is exponential. Okay, then the third one is 10 EMA exponential, apply to close. Then um, the last moving average that we'll be using will be 22 moving average exponential, and the color is blue. Then from there you go to your indicator window 1, you add your RSI, period 14, apply to close, style is 1 pixel or something. You can make your own line tick. I just wanted my own to be just tiny like that. So then levels, know the level now. The most important levels here are level 75 and level 25, then level 50. Okay, I just added level 90. Level 90 is not really needed for what we are doing here. Let me remove it. And level 10, but I just added them to beautify my um, chart. Okay, so that is that. So if you've done that, you should have the same screen with me. You should have the same screen with me. So I don't want to make any of these videos long, just want to make them short. So let me teach you guys how it works. It is very simple. The time frame, there are two time frames you consider when trading this strategy. Sorry, you consider your 5 minutes and then your 1 hour. Okay, consider a what 5 minutes and 1 hour. For it to work effectively, 1 hour must, if it is crash 500, 1 hour must be on a downtrend, and if it is boom 500, 1 hour must be in an uptrend. Now it also works for crash 1000 and boom 1000, but not that effective, too effective in crash 1000 and boom 1000. It's like about 80% effective when it comes to boom 1000 and crash 1000 because of their high wavelength. Okay, but if it is for crash 500 and boom 500, the effectiveness is 99%. Maybe if you take 10 trades, it's only one that will fail. And that one that will fail, if you know how to trade it very well, you will not still lose. Despite the fact that it failed, you will not still lose. Okay, so now how do we know that 1 hour is in a downtrend? Let's get to 1 hour. It's very simple. You know, the normal definition for a market trading down is when it's making a higher low and a lower low. Okay, let's say for example, okay, market is said to be in a downtrend if it's moving in this manner. That's a downtrend. Then in an uptrend, moving in this manner, making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, so now, but in this case, what are we going to use to know that our market is in a downtrend? We don't have to be looking at higher high, higher lows, or lower high, lower lows. Okay, we'll consider the yellow moving average. Whenever the yellow moving average, the first thing is that to know that our market is in a downtrend, the first thing is that this our red and blue moving average on 1 hour must cross. Then they must all cross yellow. Then every other candle forming will start forming under the yellow moving average. Then by then, if we see that, then we can go to our 5 minutes. We can now go to our 5 minutes. Then and look for what? We will only place our sell when our RSI is at 75. When our RSI is at where? At 75 here. Here it was what? At 75. Okay? When it's at 75, you place your sell based on your account. Don't use a very big lot size in case you end up blowing your account, because at times you have to stay in the market for it to play out for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, highest 13 minutes, okay, for it to play out. So the more it drags you, the more you enter positions, so that when it drops, the first drop will just cancel all your negatives, then it will start dropping well. Okay, so um when it is there, like now for example, this is here now. In this case now, this is when it was at 75. Now after 1 5 minute candle, it dropped, but the drop was a small one, so it continues up again. Then it came back to, I was in this trade, it came back to 75 again. This candle was when it came to 75. So 1 2, after 10 minutes, okay, it drops again. Okay, see, then the market formed a resistance here. So by then, if market formed, I was in this trade, I didn't get out, I was here. So when the market was coming to this place, drop, come to this place, drop, and then the market continued and it's going down. Okay, so like what is happening from 1 hour now, anytime C500 comes up to this 75 level, is going to work. And I want you to backtest this strategy. I don't want you to jump into live, and so that you don't end up blowing your account. You need to know how it works. Okay, so let's check boom 500. I'll make subsequent videos and tell you what all this moving averages does, but I want you to um, learn this one very well first. Boom 500. Now boom 500 is more like the opposite of crash 500. So boom 500 must be in an uptrend from 1 hour. Like now, okay, let me show you something. The boom 500 from here now is in downtrend, a bearish trend. Now let's check how it happens whenever it gets to that place. You see, it didn't even get there because it was in okay. Oh yeah, okay, it didn't touch, okay, it touched here. Now why this place worked was that this place was also a resistance. This my line passing here is a resistance from somewhere. I'll teach you people about this line strategy. It works perfectly too. It's a resistance from somewhere. That's why you see when I take trades, you see it's spiking up immediately or coming up with trade results, and then you're saying, oh, you're wondering, how will you know that it's going to spike in this place? So many things are telling us that this thing will spike. Boom and crash is not the real forex market. It's simulation. So it was designed, it's followed an algorithm. So you can study the algorithm, master how it moves, then you now begin to know. Like at times, I will sit down, my instinct will tell me, this thing that is coming to this place, like if it's coming to a support, it must spike most of the times. Most of the time, it must spike. It must spike. Even though the spike is not going to be big, it will just have to react. Okay, so that is that. So for boom 500, you see, when the market was in a downtrend, but let me show you something. Now, this is where it touched. Why I don't want you to take a trade when it was in a downtrend? Because of fear and your equity. Now, this one it touched. So how many 5 minutes candle? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now 5 times 10, that's 50 minutes. Okay, that's almost 1 hour. You were running negative for almost 1 hour, which is too bad. Although it later cancelled back, but you may not be able to hold. You close. You may not be able to hold. Okay, so as that, I hope you understand this. Any question you can ask me. It's not working like this because the market is in a downtrend. Now let me check when it was in an uptrend. Okay, as in this case now. Okay, let me check. In this case, it was in an uptrend. Okay. Oh, let me mark this thing to know. Okay, in that case, it was in an uptrend. Fill. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this was when it was in an uptrend. Let's go to our 5 minute now and check when it was in an uptrend, how it reacted to that our line. My SPL here means spike level, then DRL means drop level. Boom, spike, crash, drop. Crash doesn't spike. Spike is when the market moves up. Drop is when a market moves down rapidly. Okay, so note that. Okay, I can't find that yet. Can't find that my box on 5 minutes. I think it's too far. I may not be able to find it. Oh, thank God I've seen it. So this is when the market was in an uptrend for boom 500. So you look at it. There's no dragging. There's no dragging when it is an uptrend. Look at it. There's no dragging. There's no dragging. There's no. It will only drag you when it is in a downtrend. See, my God, look at this. Look at it. Just after 10 minutes that you enter, look at this, all the way up, all the way up. And where will you TP? You TP when you are sure. You TP when the market hits level 50. That's your first TP. Then you can play through your stop loss and allow the market to move. Okay, okay. You see that? You see that? You see that? You see that? Even this one that seems to drag, it later went up. See that? You see that? You see that? So practice it on your demo. Share your demo result with me. Those of you that I'm sharing this video with are already on my VIP list. So I'm putting it on YouTube, but it's private until I share the link with you. You can view it. Thank you and God bless you. And I wish you a successful trading. And in your trading journey, you will not fail. In Jesus' name. Thank you and God bless you.